Madhya Pradesh is a state that lies at the absolute center of India and is a beautiful melange of wildlife, heritage, culture and adventure.
When I open my eyes to a day of glee, nature's abode is where I want to be. Enchanted by its scenic charms, I desire to bask in its blissful arms. When the going gets tough and triumph upholds, I wish to rejoice my victories amidst the brave and the bold. The adventure then unveils, and to the courageous roars and soaring hopes, I bow down and hail. For the times when the spirit is at peace, I seek the divine, and uncertainty I seize. Purity, power, passion and pleasure. The feelings that reside within are all I want to treasure. Beauty, adventure, peace and culture are my inner call.
थोड़ा कल्पना कीजिए ओनली इमेजिनेशन फिर बोलते समझ गए तो आठ नहीं समझे तो मोड़ा नाट आप लोग घूम रहे भेड़ा खा
I am the heart, and I desire it all. मध्य प्रदेश, सब कुछ जो दिल चाहे.
The 17th Pravasi Bhartiya Divas is being held in Indore from 8th to 10th January 2023. This event brings together the global Indian diaspora and marks the contribution of the overseas Indian community to the development of India. Indore is considered one of Central India's most beautiful cities and is an ideal venue for this global gathering of Indians. Madhya Pradesh Tourism has curated many itineraries for the visitors to explore Madhya Pradesh once the convention is over. For details about participation, registration, accommodation and day-to-day event program, please log on to www.pbdindia.gov.in.
In just a few months, the year 2023 is all set to start on a momentous note. To mark the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, the 75th year of independence, our nation enters the Amrit Kal. India is all set to welcome its overseas Indian family to be part of the grand festival of Pravasi Bharatiya Divas. The Indian diaspora abroad is passionate about their home country. The overseas Indian community has excelled and reached new heights across different fields. This community is a living bridge connecting India to the world and has been crucial for building a strong brand India. To mark the contribution of this vibrant community in the development of India, Pravasi Bharatiya Divas is being organized from 8th to the 10th of January 2023. And which better city to host the 3-day festival other than Indore, located in the heart of India, Madhya Pradesh. The city took birth in the 16th century and in its modern avatar is a bustling hub of business and culture. Apart from being the financial capital of the state, Indore is the undisputed champion in cleanliness for 6 consecutive years in Swachh Bharat mission. Once the stronghold of the Holkars, Indore is the epicenter of food, culture and spirituality. Mahakal of Ujjain, Jyotirling of Omkareshwar, Ghats and Saris of Maheshwar, ancient forts of Mandu are just a few tourist places which can be visited from Indore. Pravasi Bharatiya Divas is the flagship project of the Ministry of External Affairs to engage with the overseas Indian community to celebrate the achievements of the Indian diaspora. Ministry of External Affairs and Government of Madhya Pradesh are organizing the landmark 3-day event with the theme Diaspora, Reliable Partners for India's Progress in Amrit Kal. The event will be inaugurated by Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi, and on behalf of the people of Madhya Pradesh, Chief Minister Shri Shivraj Singh Chauhan will welcome the Indian diaspora. The 3-day convention will witness invigorating discussions, plenary sessions and cultural programs. To recognize the invaluable contribution of the Indian diaspora, Pravasi Bharatiya Samman Awards will be conferred by the President of India. Delegates can immerse in the true spirit of Pravasi Bharatiya Divas through the digital exhibition showcasing contribution of Indian diaspora in India's freedom struggle. They will also get the opportunity to walk through and see glimpses of MP. An exhibition wherein the delegates can experience Madhya Pradesh's vibrant culture, economic potential and investment opportunities. This will be an opportunity to expand their international network and enable future collaboration. It won't just be all work. The delegates will also get pampered with Indian delicacies, especially in the savories of Malwa regional food. So you see how the 17th edition of the Pravasi Bharatiya Divas is going to be bigger and better than ever before. So let's converge in this Amrit Kal at Indore from 8th to 10th of January to celebrate Pravasi Bharatiya Divas. We welcome our overseas Indian family to come and explore the heart of incredible India.
Madhya Pradesh is one of the most important pilgrimage centers in the country. It is home to 2 Jyotirlingas and 3 Shaktipeeths. Ujjain is one of the most sacred Hindu sites and houses the famous Mahakal temple. The recently inaugurated Mahakal corridor is surrounded by the Rudrasagar lake, which is also part of the development project. There are 192 statues, 53 murals and 108 pillars that display stories about Lord Shiva from the scriptures. The corridor measures over 900 meters in length and has 2 majestic gateways. It has 108 ornate sandstone columns in a row which bear the decorative Trishul design on top and mudras of Lord Shiva. The Kumbh Mela sees the largest congregation of pilgrims on the planet once every 12 years. Here is a video that shows how electric the environment can be during this deeply spiritual festival.
आज हम बाबा महाकाल के प्रांगण में मौजूद हैं। बाबा महाकाल की संध्या आरती शुरू हो चुकी है।
अरे महाकाल की नगरी में श्रद्धालुओं का स्वागत है। ये कुंभ है, 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 ये कुंभ है। यहाँ घाट घाट बिन जात पात हर संत भक्त कर स्नान साथ। ये सिंहस्थ पर्व है, ये महापर्व संसारों का कुंभ है। ये कुंभ है, 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 ये कुंभ है।
Madhya Pradesh has adopted a responsible tourism mission, making better places for people to live in and better places for people to visit. Homestay projects are supported by the government to help build local communities and support home-based entrepreneurship in remote and rural areas. Agro-tourism is a huge draw in a state that can rightly be called the hinterland of India given its landlockedness and topography.
Madhya Pradesh, the heart of incredible India, is one of the favorite tourist destinations among travelers and is emerging as a state in line with the responsible tourism mission. The state is bestowed with rich wildlife, lush greenery, pristine forests, and peaceful rural life, and is a proud tiger state of India. With the aim of making the tourist destinations of the state safe and better places to visit, the Madhya Pradesh Tourism Board has introduced a responsible tourism mission in the year 2020. The objective of the mission is to focus on community development by implementing sustainable and ethical tourism techniques through community participation in the travel and tourism sector. While addressing all 17 sustainable development goals, the responsible tourism mission of the state is built on the three solid pillars of economic vitality, environmental conservation, and social and cultural awareness. These factors contribute to providing a stable environment, poverty alleviation, optimizing the use of resources, helping to conserve natural heritage, and promoting intercultural understanding, making the state a front runner in the area of RTN, rural tourism. The Rural Tourism Project was initiated in the state with the aim of giving shape to the concept of rural tourism while adding new dimensions to the tourism sector. The goal of rural tourism is achieved by motivating the local communities for construction of convenient homestays for the tourists, developing tourism-oriented activities to provide best of experiences to the tourists, inclusion of traditional and local cuisine in their stay, getting them hand-on experiences on art and handicrafts, etc.
We are home to 3 UNESCO World Heritage Sites. The magnificent temple complex of Khajuraho was built by the Chandela kings between the 9th and 12th centuries. Only 22 temples remain out of the original 85, and the carvings found in these temples are extraordinary and one of its kind in the world. These temples also have some exquisite sculptures which highlight the advanced cultural achievements of ancient India. The temples strike a perfect balance between architecture and sculpture. The temples are decorated with a profusion of sculptures that are among the greatest masterpieces of Indian art. Sanchi was commissioned by Emperor Ashoka. Ashoka was a belligerent king intent on expanding his empire until he realized the futility of war and embraced non-violence in Buddhism. This is a major monument constructed to portray the life and journey of Lord Buddha. Sanchi marks the transition from wooden architecture to stone. Relics of followers of the Lord Buddha are enshrined at Sanchi. The Jatak tales which narrate stories of Lord Buddha are carved on the gateways. Bhimbetkar is one of the oldest dwelling sites of humankind. It dates back to the Paleolithic age with more than 500 rock shelters having ancient rock paintings that are similar to ones found in Australia and Lascaux caves of France. These paintings are among the earliest recorded exhibition of human expression and creativity. The 2019 Tiger Census has declared Madhya Pradesh to be the tiger state of India with maximum number of the majestic beasts among all Indian states with a total population of 526 tigers. More than 30% of MP is covered in forests and the state is home to 25 wildlife sanctuaries, 11 national parks and 6 tiger reserves. Kanha National Park is home to the endangered swamp deer Barasingha, the state animal of Madhya Pradesh. Satpura is getting more and more popular with its increasing wildlife population and also because it is possibly the only place in India where one can experience a land and boat safari. The Chambal Sanctuary is getting popular with wildlife enthusiasts as it is home to 4 endangered species which include the Gangetic dolphin and the gharial, an alligator-like animal. Painch is where Rudyard Kipling, the author of the famous Jungle Book, actually got his inspiration for the tale of Mowgli and his wild friends. There is so much to do in the jungle. At sunrise, when the forest is full of promise, you can go on a game drive in the morning light. In the afternoon, visit a village on a bicycle or walking tour and see traditional Gond tribals at work on their art and craft. The jungles offer ample opportunity for bird watching with more than 300 resident and migratory varieties of birds that make their homes in the forests. Enjoy a bush dinner in the midst of the forest. Stay at luxury jungle lodges at the tiger reserves to get an authentic jungle experience. Madhya Pradesh Tourism Development Corporation has several jungle lodges in the tiger reserves which have been certified to be eco-friendly and sensitive to the jungle environment. Madhya Pradesh is an upcoming wellness destination with offerings such as Ayurveda, Panchakarma therapies, yoga, meditation, naturopathy and other healing modalities. With an array of choices ranging from lakesides to luxury jungle lodges to luxurious and lavish palaces, MP offers an opportunity for destination weddings of all sizes. We now share a few images of our most prominent heritage locations. Gwalior Fort is described as the pearl amongst all forts in India. The city has been the nursery of Indian classical music and is full of heritage buildings which offer a journey through the various time periods of Indian history. Ochha is a rich legacy of the ages. Every monument has a tale to tell. An interesting blend of Indo-Mughal styles built in the 16th and 17th centuries. The palaces and temples retain much of their pristine perfection. The royal ghats and magnificent temples at the bank of holy river Narmada. Chanderi Fort dominates the skyline of the lovely old town of Chanderi. Mandu is often called the city of joy. Lush green fields provide the backdrop for architectural curiosities like Jahaj Mahal, Hindola Mahal and Asharfi Mahal. Bhopal is home to Asia's largest mosque, the beautiful Taj ul Masjid. Traditions of the state can best be captured at its fairs and festivals. The state has its own distinct cultural identity. Madhya Pradesh occupies a special position in the history of classical dance and music. Tansen Samaro is usually held in the month of December each year. The Khajuraho Dance Festival is held every year to showcase India's all forms of classical dances. People ask what is the best time to visit Madhya Pradesh? Any time of the year is the best time. In the summer months, wildlife spottings are best as the animals come out seeking watering holes. Winters are great to visit the heritage spots as the mild temperatures are conducive to long outdoor stays. Monsoon covers the entire state in greenery and places such as Mandu, Ochhar and Pachmahi come alive. Indore and Bhopal are two cities which have been awarded cleanest cities in India for several years in a row. Madhya Pradesh is known for its array of gastronomic choices, ranging from the royal kitchens of Bhopal to the delicious street foods of Indore and Gwalior. Indore, the city for foodies, was shortlisted for Best Food Destination at ITTA Awards, WTM London. Indore is a charming city that once was a trading capital of central India. Today it is most famous for its food and is on everyone's must-visit list as a foodie destination. Madhya Pradesh has a large population of tribals and hence there are several indigenous art forms that one can find here. Dhokra craft involves working with bell metal and Zardosi embroidery has been passed down from centuries. The famous Chanderi and Maheshwar fabrics are a hand-woven combination of silk and cotton. Block prints such as Bagh and Nanna are also very popular. The Gond tribals have their own art form which is reflected in their paintings, largely reflecting themes from nature and using natural vegetable dyes. Now let's watch a video.
देश की मिट्टी में गुनी छापे छापे रंगों में छनी दिल की कारीगरी देश की मिट्टी में गुनी छापे छापे रंगों में छनी दिलों के ताने बाने से बुनी देश के दिल की कारीगरी रंगों की जैसे बंदगी धागे धागे झलके जिंदगी हुनर की सांची बानगी देश के दिल की कारीगरी 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 देश के दिल की कारीगरी
MPSTDC owns and operates 69 hotels, palaces, resorts, jungle lodges across the state. These properties aim to give the traveler a real taste of the local atmosphere. From the decor to the cuisine, everything is sourced and managed locally, which also makes it a sustainable option, offering employment to locals wherever possible. Bhopal is just a short flight away from Delhi and Mumbai, and there are several flights each day from all major Indian cities. We have 5 operational airports ensuring strong connectivity with all major Indian cities. All major cities are well connected with road networks. All major cities are well connected with rail networks with main train stations. We have curated some exclusive itineraries based on traveler interest. We have a tiger trail for the wildlife lovers covering the splendid national parks of Madhya Pradesh. For those keen on exploring the heritage trail, we have a circuit that covers the major must-see monuments. Madhya Pradesh is a rich repository of handicrafts, and for those who wish to explore this facet, we have a pre-planned itinerary. And of course, for those interested in gastronomy, we offer a circuit covering the 2 places that serve up the best cuisine, Bhopal and Indore. Thank you.